YouTube. What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Elijah B. I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. Y'all already know what the drill is. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is, man. I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. So I know as of lately I've been doing a lot of faceless videos. I don't know why I've been doing them, but I just decided that I want to start doing faceless videos and all that. For anybody who has subscribed to me or is subscribed to me, you've seen my face multiple times, so I don't know. I just don't really feel the need to show my face like that anymore. But let's get started. So today, I'm just gonna be just talking about random shit. And for most of my videos, I normally would talk about like one main topic or talk about one main thing, but that's not happening today. That hasn't been happening lately, and it's not gonna happen anytime soon. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is I don't know, man. I can't stand overly positive and overly delusional ass niggas. Like, these fuckers get on my fucking nerves, dude. I swear. Like, okay, we all like positivity. We all like positive things. We all like positive experiences. Ugh. We all like to do positive things and get positive things out of life, and like everyone loves positivity. Who doesn't love positivity? No one likes negativity. No one likes things that drain their energy or things that don't benefit them in the long run or that don't benefit them. And I don't know. I'm just starting to get sick and tired of these overly positive people who think that positivity is gonna make them invulnerable or some shit. And I feel like I talked about this in one of my other videos, but I forgot, honestly, but I'll talk about it again. Fuck it, why not? But people use positivity as like a coping mechanism, or it's like people use they use it as a coping mechanism. Because I hate like when I be trying to like talk to like certain family members, or when I try to like have interactions with certain people and all that, and like I'll be telling like the brutal, honest truth and all that, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you're being negative." Like, bitch, how am I being fucking negative? I'm telling you the fucking truth. Like, I don't want to use positivity as a fucking coping mechanism. Like, sometimes in life you got to face the harsh reality, or you got to face the harsh truth of whatever situation or whatever you're going through, bro. Like, positivity can't help you escape everything. Positivity isn't going to make you invulnerable. Positivity isn't going to make you Superman or the Incredible Hulk or Captain America or these other or these superheroes that are like damn near invulnerable or that are very strong. Like, you can still suffer from consequences. You still got to face reality. You still got to face the truth at the end of the day, but these overly positive ass niggas don't want to. And I don't get how these overly positive ass motherfuckers see stuff that goes on in front of their faces on a daily basis, but they still want to just be positive, man. You just be negative, man. Like, bitch, no, I'm not being negative. I'm just telling the truth and talking about I'm also talking about like personal negative experiences and things that affect me to this day. I'm talking about the shit that I see through my own eyes, and I'm talking about the stuff that I'm going through. So, can someone explain to me how the fuck I'm being negative? Because I don't get it. I don't get how you can tell people the truth and they think that you're being negative and that you're being like a bad person or whatever. But we do live in a society where people like to live with comfortable lies, comfortable illusions, and false hope. False hope is very popular. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then in life, for some people, when it comes to certain people, or when it comes to a lot of people, the positives outweigh the negative, and then for other people, the negatives outweigh the positive. And then the people where the negative outweighs the positive, it's very difficult to be positive when you've been doing like a bunch of like negative shit your entire life. Like, that's very difficult. That's very hard for someone to do, because then you'll have other like these overly positive motherfuckers who had nothing but positive things happen to them their entire life. But then it's like positive things don't happen for everybody. Not everybody gets that. Oh, the positive outweigh the negatives kind of experience. I can't talk today. Hold on. Ugh. But yeah, but then there are some people where the negatives outweigh the positives, and they can't help being the. And I'm not trying to play the victim. I'm not trying to ask for sympathy. I'm not trying to ask for empathy. I'm not trying to ask for a handout of any kind at all. I'm not. But for people, negatives outweigh the positives. And it's crazy how people have been there your entire life and have watched everything that's happened to you, or have watched you go through some of the shit you've been through, but then have the fucking audacity to tell you that you're fucking negative. Like, bitch, you've been there my entire fucking life, so you like know that the negatives outweigh the positives for me. And you know that bullshit. Like, like you see, like, think about it. Like, how come you see like these overly positive women, but then you see these negative men? Because and that's also another thing I'm going to talk about in this video as well. The harsh reality for men and women, but I'm going to talk about that later. But I'm still going to talk about these overly positive fuckers who get on my nerves. But yeah, I don't get how people have been there for how family members, friends, and people around you have been there for you in your entire life, and they've watched you suffer, they've watched you struggle, get rejected, ignored, ostracized, bullied, picked on, talked down to. Even family members have abused me. Even family members have abused you. Even family members have slapped you, punched you in the face, and stomped you out, and taught and been teased by their families, have been put down by their families, have been insulted by their fucking families, have been bullied at school, have been robbed, jumped, beaten, almost shot, almost stabbed. But I'm being fucking negative. Really, really, nigga. But I'm the negative one. That's funny. Someone who's lived a torturous life is like, what do you, I don't get it. It's like, what do people expect? What did people think was gonna happen? Like, if you're living a life full of negative experiences and a lot of this bad shit is happening to you, then I just don't get how people expect you to be all overly positive and be all sunshine and rainbows about every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have plenty of friends. Like, I have I have a couple of friends where the positives outweigh the negatives, and that's why they have such like a pleasing personality, and that's why it's so easy for them to click and be with other people and all that, and that's why it's so easy for them to get like a relationship. It's easy for them to connect with other people. It's easy for these people to it's somewhat easier for these people to succeed in life and make it out. But then it's like these other people are just, I don't know, it's like some people are just fed up. Some people are just done with it. People are done pouring their hearts out and putting themselves out there just for niggas to ignore them and call them negative and put them down and tell them that they're the problem. Like, and like I said before, we're not trying to play the fucking victim. We were the victims. We are the victims in certain situations, or in certain parts of our lives we're the victim, but overall, in general, no one's the victim. Everybody has some blood on their hands. Everybody has some dirt on their hands. Everybody has some kind of skeleton in their closet. Everybody has some kind of evil secret, some kind of fucked up and terrible ass shit they've done throughout their life. Like, nigga, nobody's innocent out this bitch. Everybody has a role to play in this. Life is like a movie. Everybody has a character to play. Everybody has their own role to play. And trust me, nobody's innocent at all. No one's the victim. They're only the victim when it happens to them, but when it happens to other people, then, oh, you're not the victim. Like, bitch, I am the victim. It didn't happen to your dumbass, so you think that I'm not the victim because it didn't happen to you. But if the exact same thing happened to these people, then they would feel that exact same thing. And can somebody explain to me how is talking about things that affect you negatively on a daily basis, playing the victim or being negative or protesting and arguing and having a fucking attitude? And then it's like, it's funny how like some people will try to tell me like, Elijah, you need to open up, man. You need to come out of your shell, man. But then it's like every time Elijah comes out of his shell, he still gets the exact same treatment that he gets from people. And then Elijah is like, oh, this is why, no wonder I don't fuck with people. This reminds Elijah of why he doesn't fuck with people like that anymore. This reminds Elijah why he's not the same soft ass, gullible, naive little boy that he grew up to be, or that you grew up as. Not to be, but I grew up as. Because the world will do that to you. The world will change some people for the better. Well, the world will change some people for the worse. Like, think about it. How do you go from being a happy, optimistic, and energetic little boy to being I'm not a hateful person, but being like I can't think of any other word for hateful, but like a bitter, like a bitter, angry, and resentful person towards a society that bullied them and picked on them and ostracized them and that talked down to them and abused them and treated them like garbage. But I'm supposed to just use some magical Disneyland fairy tale delusional bullshit positivity, right? That's just gonna magically fix everything. Like, how many people are positive but are still poor and broke? How many people are positive but are still stuck slaving at a 9 to 5? How many people are positive but have to suck off their manager 5 days out of the week and are still broke? How many niggas are positive but are still unhealthy? How many niggas are positive but aren't getting what they want out of it? Like, this isn't the Fairly Odd Parents, nigga. Like niggas like, oh, if I'm positive, then this is gonna happen. Like, you can't wish stuff. Like, people act like, oh, if I'm positive, then like just because you're positive doesn't mean you're gonna get it. Like, you can still be positive and not like you can still be positive and not get nothing out of it. Now, I'm not saying that like positivity, it does work. Like, positivity, it does work, but then it's like, and I'm not against positivity either. That's what, and I don't want people to get me fucked up, or I don't want people to get my words misconstrued in this video. Like, I love positivity. I love positive energy. I love positive people. I love positive things. I love, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love positivity. I like positivity, but I'm realistic. I'm honest. I still got to face the harsh truths and the harsh reality of the world that I live in today. But these overly religious fuckers they don't want to. They don't want to they don't want to pull their heads out of their fucking asses and look at reality for what it really is. It's funny how like how I'll try to like send family members like some of these videos that I be watching and all that, like these videos of these other YouTubers that be speaking on real stuff, or these other YouTubers that be like talking about like real shit and all that, and then they'll be like, oh, he's just negative, and oh, stop sending me this and stop sending me that and all that, and it's like, that's how you can tell nobody wants to hear the truth. People love living with their delusional bullshit positivity. I don't. And this is gonna sound strange to me, but I actually enjoy kind of watching those channels because I resonate with these channels. I relate with these channels. I even feel like I've lived a very similar life to some of these other YouTubers that I watch. And speaking about the YouTubers, I damn near unsubscribe from a lot of people because I just didn't really see the point or feel the point of me watching them anymore. Like, what am I getting out of watching this person? What am I getting out of watching this person sit on their ass all day and do nothing, and they get to eat off of it? They get to, but oh, when other people want to do it, they don't get nothing out of it. It's crazy how people want to call other people lazy and all that, but then there's actual lazy people out there in the world who hardly yet do bare minimum, or who knows, maybe even less than bare minimum, or do nothing at all, and yet nobody bats an eye at them. But then but if niggas like me want to do something the easy way, or if we want to take the easy way out or live easy, then we're lazy. We're not this. We're not that. Oh, my generation is terrible because of this, that, and the third, and all that, and it's just fucking irritating. And then another thing I thought about is that, I don't know, people just sound fucking stupid. People try to make themselves sound all smart and try to make themselves sound all innocent just for these dumbasses to contradict themselves. Like, let me give you like a very quick example, okay? So, like, you know how girls be like, oh, I don't like these kind of guys. I don't like that kind of guy. But then you see these exact same girls around these kind of niggas, or maybe like back when they were younger, they used to deal with these kind of guys, and now since they're older, now they don't want to deal with those kind of guys no more. Oh, I don't like those kind of guys, but you liked them back then though. But no, but you liked them back. You liked all the shit that you said that you claim to hate today. All the stuff that people claim to hate, they like it on the low, on the down low. They like it. They just want to say that just to paint themselves in a good image or make themselves seem like a certain kind of way in front of other people. But watch these niggas slip up and contradict themselves and end up looking like a fucking dumbass. I'm really serious. I am. And then it's like, and notice how people who were real and people who were honest, nope, they don't really have a lot of friends. They don't really have a lot of people around them. Nobody wants to be around them because nobody can handle real people. Nobody can handle the real truth. Nobody can handle like real people. People love fake people. People love fake things. People love living fake lives. People love living their life like as an Instagram highlight reel. People love faking shit just to get approval from other people. People love faking shit just to make themselves feel better about whatever they don't have inside. And I don't begin how my YouTube videos don't be getting views like that because, like, okay, like for anyone who watches my videos or for the people who watch me, you can say that I'm negative or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm telling the truth. Like, I'm saying what needs to be said. I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, my bad, y'all. I just woke up. I'm a little tired. Kind of stayed up late last night on the game, but let me finish. People people would rather hide behind false hope, comfortable lies, and fairy tale bullshit. Like then you have these overly positive people who think that Jesus Christ is gonna magically solve all their problems and save them from everything and fix everything for them. Like, no. And I don't get how people can dick suck Jesus Christ, Allah, or whatever God they believe and all that, but yet you know what I'm saying, but yet people's lives are the way they are, people are in the positions that the way they are and all that, and I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but you get the picture and all that. Like if God, like, okay, if this so-called Jesus Christ or Allah or whatever God or whatever or the Buddha or whatever religion you believe in, if these niggas could snap their fucking fingers or use whatever little bullshit magical fairy tale powers they have to make everything better, then why haven't they done it yet? Why has this shit been going on for centuries and decades? Why has this shit been going on for thousands of fucking years when these motherfuckers could have snapped their fingers and could have made everything better? But nope. And then I remember back like before I started becoming like aware and before I became conscious. I think there's this story in the Bible about Adam and Eve or whatever, and I guess Eve was in the garden or whatever, and his snake was like, "Oh, don't eat the apple or else." And then, well, there was no other food around, so what the fuck was Eve supposed to do? She was hungry, so of course she ate the fucking apple, and now, God is making millions of his so-called children that he claims he loves so much suffer because one dumbass bitch ate a fucking apple. But what was she supposed to do? She was fucking hungry. If there was any other food around, then she would have ate that shit. She wouldn't have eaten the fucking apple. But people still believe this bullshit fairy tale. It's fucking stupid. It's funny how niggas claim they're smart, but yet they believe in fairy tales and delusional BS. Like that's very funny. And then it's like at the end of then I've said this in my other videos, and I'm just talking. I'm not gonna go into it, but I'm just gonna just say it. But evil runs the world. The bad guy always wins in reality. But you already know niggas are gonna protest and argue and run their fucking mouths and all that, and you can't tell niggas anything without a fight or an argument or without it turning into a shouting match or without I don't know. It's like talking to people just gets irritating. Like you just can't tell anybody anything without some delusional fairy tale bullshit positivity. Like being around these kind of people irritate me. Like I want to be around real people. You gotta be around. Like, my bad if I sound low energy. By the way, like I said before, niggas just woke up, so I want to be realistic and honest and brutally honest people, not these overly positive niggas who want to avoid reality and don't want to face the harsh reality of what they gotta face because of it. here's a good example. So tell me why I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and all that, and so at the end of Grand Theft Auto 5, for anybody who plays Grand Theft Auto 5 or knows what Grand Theft Auto 5 is, there's this character named Franklin Clinton and all that, and so at the end of the game, there's this this character named Devin Weston goes to Franklin's house and tells him, Franklin, I need you to either kill Michael or Trevor or else. So if you kill Trevor instead of Michael, so after Franklin and Michael team up and kill Trevor together, so right before right before the game ends, Michael's like, um, I can't remember like verbatim, like everything he said verbatim, but he was like, oh, fairy tales are lies or spun by people who are too afraid to look life in the eye. And that's what these overly positive fuckers are. People who are too afraid to look life in the eye for what it truly is. And I just can't be around or stand these kind of people. I just can't. Like, I'm just a realistic and honest person. I see a lot of this shit for what it is. It's funny how a lot of people have been. It's funny how people have been living longer than I have, and they don't even see it. How people have been living for what, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 plus years, and yet they don't see this shit for what it is. But yet there's people who are half their age or people who are at least significantly younger than them that see this shit for what it is. But these people claim to be so old and wise and shit. That's funny. That's a joke. It's not even a good joke either because I'm not laughing, so yeah. And then it's like how come you see like a lot of intelligent and a lot of like conscious, woke, and real people, they're alone. They don't have a lot of friends. It's hard for them to get a relationship. It's hard for them to click with other people. It's hard for them to connect with other people. It's hard for them to be a part of society and do shit like everybody else does. It damn it feels impossible for them to go along with the script that everybody else can go along with very easily. But yet we're the bad guys. We're the ones wrong for keeping it real. We're the ones wrong for telling the truth and keeping it 100 and being realistic. But yet these fake ass niggas who lie to you and push these fairy tales in your face and push these bullshit narratives onto you. Oh yeah, they're the good guys, but yet the real people are the bad guys. No wonder I be going through the stuff. No wonder Elijah be going through the stuff that he be going through with all this with everything that I just brought up. I feel like I've said everything I need to say about delusional or overly positive people. I'm gonna start talking about the harsh reality for men and women. So let me get started on that one too. So I don't know. I don't know where to begin with this rant, or not even a rant, but a discussion. I don't know where to begin with this. I don't. So I'm gonna start by saying this, okay? Think of two birds. Okay, so for anyone watching this video, I want you to think about two birds in a cage. But one bird is a male and the other bird is a female. Now, the male bird, he's stuck in a cage. He's not allowed to fly out of his cage. He's not allowed to come out of the cage at all, or else he'll get put back inside of it and he'll get looked at like there's something wrong with him, or there's something wrong with that bird. And then the female bird, she can just spread her wings and fly and be free. And that's actually a good analogy I'm going to start off this conversation or this discussion with. So, and this isn't me trying to bitch and complain and bash women, but women are free. Planet Earth is a playground for women. This is why women are so happy, optimistic, energetic. They're confident, even overly confident, egotistical, and happy. Because the world favors women. This world was built for women. This world was made for women. This world wasn't made for men. As men, we're in a box. Being a man is like you're trapped in a box. You're trapped in a cage, and that's why I use the male bird and female bird analogy. Because as men, we're trapped in a box. We don't get to come outside of our shell. We don't get to have the freedom that women get to have. And then it's crazy how women want to complain about dry, like, oh, you're acting dry, oh, you have no personality, oh, you don't have this and you don't have that. But then it's like, okay, you're a woman. You get to, like, you basically get to live a certain way, and people will vouch for you because of your gender, but no one will vouch for a man. Nobody will vouch for a man who's on his ass and going through it. No one will vouch for a man who's broken. No one's gonna vouch for a man who's, you know what I'm saying, who's defeated in life. But everyone will vouch for a woman who's defeated in life. Everyone's gonna give her that. Everyone's gonna give a woman a helping hand. They're gonna give her genuine love, genuine support, and all that. But a man, he doesn't get support. He just gets told to shut up and deal with it, or go get a job so you won't be in one of your moods, or go do this and that, and all this blue pill Disneyland fairy tale bullshit advice that doesn't work for every single person. Like, not every single thing works for every single person. Some things work for certain people. Like, think about it. Like, women can live their life to the fullest. They can live their life to the fullest. They can be happy. They can make easy money off of it. They can be their real, genuine, and authentic selves, and they can still get the love, the respect, and the admiration. But let a man try this. Let an average or below average or less attractive man, or let a average, below average, or less average man try this, and he will get yeah, like I said, he'll get rejected, he'll get ignored, he'll get ostracized, he'll get criticized, he'll get looked at in a negative way or get looked at in a negative light. But women, life is free for women. Women don't have to live in a cage. Women don't have to live in a box. Women can spread their wings and be free. A woman can let her inner child out and have fun. If a man lets his inner child out, then, nigga, you're childish, bro. You're mad childish, nigga. Like, fucking phone and all that. Wait. People always want to call fucking early in the fucking morning. Like, why they have to call so fucking early for? Fuck off. But like, I got off track. My bad, y'all. A woman can express herself, and it's okay. But let a man express himself. Nigga, you're a mark. You're a bitch. Nobody wants to hear it, bro. Just suck it up. Just suck it up, man. And it's like, so men are supposed to repress our emotions. We gotta slave at these 9 to 5s and go through hell for money. And we gotta go through hell and back, and we're expected to, like, and we have all these high standards and expectations on top of us. Like, being a man is fucking draining. Just being a man, whether you're employed or unemployed, is a full-time job. And that's the thing that people don't get. They don't get it. It's funny how women will try to tell a man to do this and that, but it's like, you're not a fucking man. So how can you tell a man to do this and that when you're not a fucking man? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know that women know this shit. Women know this shit deep down, and they still have all these expectations of men. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal. My bad for all the awkward silences and all that too. I got people in the background too that I got to think about as well. So yeah, my fault for all the awkward silences. But then it's like, I don't get how women don't seem to catch on or understand this shit. But then these women claim that they're so highly smart and intelligent and all that, and they know that we have to live in a box. They know that we gotta live a certain way just because of our gender and all that. Like, it's crazy that you get to be free because of your gender, but then but you gotta live in hell and you gotta suffer and struggle and go through all this chaos and dysfunction just because of your gender. Like, nobody should have to suffer or struggle no matter what gender they are, whether they're a man or a woman. But then I even said this in one of my videos. You have these people who glorify suffering and struggling and all that, and that I already spoke on that, and I don't need to speak on it again. if you want to hear me speak on that then watch one of these videos that I've made most recently, and you'll hear me talk about it. And that's also another thing I want to talk about real quick. Nobody really fucks with me or supports me like that, and I've kind of noticed that. Like I'm now I'm starting to get some subscribers, but then it's like it's crazy how we live in an era how everybody's damn near on their phones, but then it's like there's some YouTubers who can blow up like that, but then it's like at the same time, people would rather watch mindless bullshit entertainment than watch the truth, watch realistic people talk about realistic things. They don't want to talk. They don't want to hear things that need to be addressed. They don't want to hear things that they really need to hear. They'd rather be distracted by fucking clowns and dumbass entertainment or scripted entertainment. Like I don't know, I can't watch that shit anymore. Like I remember back in the day, I could watch dumbass stuff and watch dumb things all damn day, but then it's like I can't do it no more, bro. I can't. Like I gotta watch these YouTubers I watch. I gotta watch people like and shout out to one of my favorite one of my favorite YouTubers. I can't talk today. I'm talking a little too fast. I gotta slow down, by the way. But his name is Earth is a Rigged Joke. Like shout out to him, bro. He's a real one, bro. I fuck with bro heavy. I really do. Like I think like and this isn't me trying to dick ride him or me trying to like get on his nuts or anything. Pause, but but I feel like me and him have lived similar lives and all that. I feel like I've lived similar lives, similar to some of these other YouTubers besides Earth is a Rigged Joke. It's like I feel like we've all lived like some kind of similar, like all lived all kinds of similar lives before. We've all had some kinds of similar experiences with society, people, men, women, and all that. But let me get back on topic. I'm even getting to a point where I feel like a man is supposed to be a slave to a woman. Like a man is supposed to be a servant, a slave, and a bitch ass lapdog to women, and I don't have the drive for that. I don't have the drive to serve a woman. I don't have the drive to be a bitch ass lapdog to a female. And that's even another thing that and then when it comes like I'm talking about the wrong thing. I keep getting off topic. I don't know how I keep doing that. And then it's like the world beats down the same men that contribute to it, but then uprises and encourages the people who destroy it or the people who are making society worse somehow. Make it make sense. The people who were trying, the people who put their best foot forward every single day, who get beat down by the society that they contribute to. But yet the people who don't contribute to society at all, or the people who are burning down society and making it worse in some kind of way, shape, fashion, or form, are getting encouraged and getting uplifted. It's like people expect you just to shut up and just take it and just roll with it and deal with it. And if you don't want to, then you're wrong for it. You're in the wrong for not wanting to put up with it. You're wrong for not wanting to go through it or put up with it. And then it's like I just wish people would be more understanding towards like what men have to go through. I wish that people were more understanding about what men have to go through physically, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even financially. But at the end of the day, you're a man, so the world naturally doesn't give a fuck about you or hates you because of your gender. You're hated because of your gender. But women, they're loved because of their gender. How's my phone too hot? Hey guys, I just got a notification saying that my phone is hot, so I'm gonna try to see if I can end this in a few minutes. But yeah, I feel like I've said like a lot of pretty much everything I needed to say and all that. But it's like I don't know. It's like people don't seem to understand this. It's like I don't get how people can't like see stuff for what it is when it's happening right in front of their face on a daily basis. But then they claim to be so wise and so like intelligent or whatever. women, they see the hell that men have to go through, but then they want to wonder why men are the way they are. And then vice versa, women have to go through the stuff that they go through, and then men want to wonder why women are the way they are. Like, I'm not gonna bash on just women. I'm gonna bash men and women. Men have caused a lot of the issues that other men go through with women, and women have caused some of the issues with men that cause other women problems with other men as well. So it's always gonna be both sides. It's always gonna be human behavior. It's never gonna be one side. It's always gonna be both sides. And that's the thing about people. People always love to blame one person, but no one likes to like look at other people too. No one ever likes to like look at other things from other perspectives. People have like this one trick pony mindset, this one track mindset, or this little tunnel vision mindset to where they only see things this one way. They don't see things any other way. That awkward silence is coming back. But yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna have to end this video soon because my phone said that my phone is starting to get hot, so it might cut the video off or end the video soon and all that. But I don't understand how women have all these expectations of men, and they expect men to have all this energy and all this personality and all this and all that. But we're supposed to be trapped in a box at the same time. We're supposed to live the way that we live and deal with the societal norms and expectations that we have to live with as men. But then we're supposed to have all this energy, all this personality, be overly confident, and all these other things. Like, I don't understand that. Like, if women claim they understand so badly, then, but these are the exact same people who will, oh, you're negative, oh, you're not this, and oh, you're not that, but you said you understand. So, and that's another thing about people. People always want to sound so smart and try to make themselves sound so fucking innocent just for these dumb fucks to contradict themselves. Even women contradict themselves. Even men contradict themselves. Even criminals contradict themselves. All kinds of people in all shapes and forms, and in any kind of way, shape, fashion, or form will contradict themselves at one point or another in their life. And then it seems like people want to put on a mask and try to make themselves like look good or sound positive when they're around certain kinds of people, but then let these niggas go behind closed doors and all that shit goes out the window. It's like, damn it, everybody's wearing a mask. I can't wear a mask like everybody else. And if you think about it, for anybody who like you like to smoke weed or use any kind of substance, I mean, I smoke weed. I like to smoke weed and use like weed or THC related products my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Weed, like marijuana or weed, it helps me cope with the shit I go through. It helps me cope with my trauma and my mental health. It helps me cope with certain things in my life, and that's why a lot of people have to smoke weed and get high as well. It helps them cope with life. It helps them cope with something that they got going on, maybe mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Like, we're not getting high so we can run away from our problems. We're getting high so we can temporarily ignore our problems, and so we can temporarily relax. I'm not trying to make this video I'm trying to make this video like long enough but not too long and all that. I got a few more minutes. I got a few more minutes before my phone burns up or shuts off or whatever. But actually, you know what? Actually, I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. For anybody who watched the video or listened to my video, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said at the beginning of my video, this isn't me trying to be pessimistic or negative. This is just me just talking from the dome. This is me just talking about my own personal experiences and the things that I've gone through. Yeah, this is your boy Elijah B. I'm out. Have a good day, and peace and blessings to anybody who watched this video. Have a great day, y'all.